All right, congratulations, Lizzie Nessling, on being the True Blue Star Athlete of the Month. Tell me, how does it feel to know that you were selected for this honor?
I feel very honored. I'm still kind of taking it in, but I'm very grateful.
Well, in addition to being a member of our women's basketball team, you are also the president of our SAC. How did you get involved with SAC, and what are some of the things that you guys are trying to do this year?
I got involved with it my sophomore year. It was kind of a blindsided decision. Coach just asked me to be a part of this committee, and I was like, okay, sure. And then I got involved with it. I got voted president, which was really a shock for me as a sophomore. And then we've really just come a long way. Our main objective is really just to try and enhance the student athletic experience, as well as get support from everybody else. We really just want to make a good name for this college because we have a lot of good things going on here. We want people to know that.
What are some ways that you're trying to enhance the student athlete experience?
Our main objective really is just getting athletes to support athletes, whether it be going to each other's games, rooting each other on, giving shout outs on Twitter and social media, just basically showing people that we care about one another. And the basketball team, goes to softball games, and the softball team goes to the football games. That was our number one objective, just to kind of get the athletes to come together, and I feel like if we can get that to happen, then the community will kind of follow along with it.
Well, you've also come a long way yourself since your sophomore year. You are now one of the main starters on the team. You're one of the top rebounders last couple of years. How has your game developed over the last couple of years?
Honestly, a lot of individual work. I work out all summer. In the gym literally every other day, if not every day. I stay in shape. I go into preseason in shape. I think that's a big deal. That way, when preseason comes, I'm not focusing on getting in shape. I'm focusing on my game because I'm already in shape. As well as just really just listen to everything coach has to say. I think that being coachable is a big, big deal when it comes to playing a sport. And when she suggests something or she tells me I'm doing something wrong, I really take it to heart and I focus on fixing it. It's really just self-motivation.
Well, if you look at the numbers that you were putting up your first season compared to last season, there's obviously a big improvement, so we can see that you've been working hard. Last season, though, it wasn't just you, it was your entire team kind of coming together, and you returned to the postseason. What was it like knowing that, going from your first season where you maybe didn't meet those expectations to last year where you got the team back into the postseason?
It was a huge deal, honestly. My first year when we didn't make it to the postseason, it was hard. It hurt, and it was sucky. But last year, the fact that we got the opportunity to go somewhere, even though we didn't make it, just knowing going into that game that we could actually make it somewhere, that was a big deal. And now this year, that just kind of carries over. That's what we want, but we want to actually make it this year. I only have 1 year left, so we have to.
Well, over the last couple of years, what would you say is your favorite memory, either as a player or a student at Lincoln?
Oh, my favorite memory. Wow, so many. Honestly, I think a big one was probably the game last year against Missouri Western at home. When we were down, I can't remember how much time was left, but we were down like 9, and we started pressing, and we got back into it, and we ended up beating them. And that was a sweet victory. That was awesome. And they actually almost ended up beating us towards the end. It was a super, super close game, and they missed the shot or turned it over or something. I can't really remember, but it was a good win for us, and that felt good. And I will always remember that because I want to beat them this year, too.
It was definitely an exciting game, big comeback for you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, kind of transitioning off of the court, you're also a very good student. I take it that working hard in the classroom is important to you?
Very important. I'm kind of a nerd, honestly. I freak out if I don't get A's. Like right now I have 2 B's in my classes and I'm complaining to coach every day about how I need to get these B's up. I'm very driven when it comes to classroom. I try to get a 4.0 and I've gotten I think 3 in a row so far, and I really like to get 2 more. I want to graduate with honors.
Well, what drives you to succeed academically?
I think it really comes from my parents. They've always expected the best. They've always expected A's. That was something that I always, drove for, and I still do it. And I still to this day call them and tell them how my grades are. They really worry about how I'm doing in the classroom. Of course, that's the number one thing. So I just try to honestly just make them proud, and I know that they expect A's, so that's what I expect.
And finally, how are you feeling now as a senior about your decision to come to Lincoln?
I couldn't be more happy, honestly. This experience has been unbelievable. I really can't put it in words. This university not only had to change me, but I feel like it's changed in general. I feel like there's a new era going on. We have a new president. We have new coaches. I just feel like you know, the expectations are coming, and I mean, the fact that people are expecting things out of us, that's a big deal to me.
All right. Well, congratulations again, Lizzie
Thank you.
Nessling.